So let's begin practice. So next time you inhale, raise the arms all the way up. Maybe touch your hands, look at your thumbs. And then as you exhale, bend the knees a little if you need to, and keep the spine flat as you're coming all the way down into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, come into your fingertips, look up. Extend the spine. And exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, raise the arms all the way back up. Exhale, Samastitihi. And repeat 2 more times. Inhale, arms come up. Palms touching, look up. Exhale, keep the spine flat, lower all the way down. Follow the breath, come up to your fingertips, inhaling. Exhale, relax the head back down. Keeping the spine flat, inhale, moving back up. Exhale, Samastitihi. One last time, inhaling. Exhale, flow the way down. Keep the front of the legs strong, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Extend the spine. Exhale, back to Uttanasana. Right here, separate your feet away from each other. And go ahead and grab your elbows. Relax your head down and hold it here into a very gentle Uttanasana. And maybe bounce from one side to the other. Relaxing and releasing the spine from the lower back up to the crown of the head. And breathe. Inhaling. Stay there. And exhale. I'm going to have to fix this a little bit, creating a little bit of trouble. And inhale. Exhale. And imagine your head just got really heavy and it's moving down into the mat. And from there you keep lengthening the spine. Try to feel some of the weight coming forward into your toes, into the front of the legs. You're standing the back of the legs, but try not to create any pressure on the back of the knees or the sit bones. So maybe try to keep your tailbone, your hips in line with the heels. And take one last breath here, inhaling. Release a little bit more tension on the spine, exhale. And then from here, you're gonna release your hands down and you're gonna step back into downward facing dog. So bring your feet back and go ahead and lengthening the spine, relaxing the head down, bringing the tailbone up. Now, if you need to bend your knees a little bit in order to keep the spine long and strong, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, if the heels can come all the way down, that's also an option. Keep rooting those fingertips down into the mat. The arms long and strong, and your head and your neck completely flat, completely relaxed. Relax also the muscles in your face. And feel the breath moving in along the body. Now, from here, next time you inhale, you're going to come into a plank position, keeping the core strong. Use the knees down into the mat if you need to, or keep your knees up. And exhale, move again back to downward facing dog. And repeat a few more times. Inhale, flow into your plank. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. And let's continue here with the flow of the breath. Inhale, moving forward. Exhale, moving back. Inhale, forward. Don't allow those hips to drop. Exhale, moving back. And the last time, inhale, come forward. Exhale, move the way back. And now let's turn to this into a pattern of vinyasa. Inhale, you're coming forward, drop the knees down, bend your elbows, and bring the chin and chest down. Now let the belly to rest. Bhujangasana, roll the shoulder blades back. Inhale, come into a tiny cobra. Exhale, drop the chest, press the knees, and move back into downward facing dog. And repeat. Let's continue with that pattern. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, move down. Drop the belly. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, chest down. Press the knees. And move into downward facing dog. And again, plank pose. Drop the knees. Find your way down. Belly down on the mat. Inhale. Lift up the chest using the middle back muscles. Exhale, chest down. Press the knees. Downward facing dog. Let's do it one last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Find your way up. Exhale, chest down. And back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And stay here. Back to the breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhaling. Exhale. Now from here, keep the left foot where you have it. Inhale. Raise the right leg up. Hold it here. Both hips are in the same length. Square the hips. And keep kicking that leg strong all the way back. And then as you pull that leg back, drop the chest down and keep lengthening the spine. Using the muscles on your gluteus, on the middle back, on your legs. One more breath. And then as you exhale, bring the knee all the way in towards the chest. Lower into plank, and then a step softly with the right foot forward. Drop the back knee down, release the back toes. We're gonna come into low lunge position. And right here, let's come up a little bit and bring the sit bone in, almost like zipping your belly up, and then slowly allow the tailbone to drop down. So you feel a nice extension on the hip flexors on the left foot. Hold it here for a moment, finding a nice stretch right there, extending the spine. Maybe with your hands pushing on your thighs, you pull the chest back a little bit more. That way you're gonna feel it a little bit more on the hip flexors, okay? And then from here, we're gonna take the hands down and we're gonna walk the right foot towards the edge of the mat. The hands are moving in. First variation, we stay here. If this is not enough for you, and if you have blocks, you can go ahead and use your blocks to place the elbows on the blocks. If you don't have blocks, it's not a problem. You can be resourceful and find a few other options, or just keep your hands where you down in the mat. And the idea here is to bring some of the weight to the left side. The tendency is going to be for us to feel that we're moving to the right side. So try to bring the left hip down and extend the spine. Now, if you feel that you feel a little bit more than this, you can move the elbows down into the mat and hold it here. So another tendency we tend to see is that we curve on the upper back. Take this moment to drop the chest down and have the shoulder blades hugging the spine. And hold it here. And breathe nicely and deepen. Full, even breath. Inhaling. And exhaling. Hold it there for one last breath. Then you're gonna come up. Stay where you are, just come up with your hands down on your mat. I'm gonna change the direction so you can see better the next position. We're gonna go deeper on that
hip opener. We're gonna lift the inside of the front foot, okay? And then from here, place the right hand right in the inside of the knee. And then you're gonna start pushing that right knee away from the chest as you lift the chest up and extend the spine. So we're, at the same time that we're doing a hip opener, we're also doing a nice gentle twist on the spine. Okay, so keep drawing the chest back away from the knee. And take one more breath here. And then as we exhale, we come back down. We bring the right foot in and we walk it all the way in. We crawl the back toes under, lift up the back knee, and step back into the Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing. Now, option to stay here, or if you want to maintain some heat in the body, follow me for a vinyasa. Inhale, come up to plank. You can press the knees down or moving into full chaturanga. Exhale. Roll the toes, press the front of the feet, and inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. And a nice deep long breath before we move to the second side. Now next time we inhale, we're going to take the left leg up. Square the hips. Keep that left leg strong. You're kicking a wall all the way behind you. But at the same time, you're keeping the posture strong. You're feeling the fire within the body. But you're also keeping a gentle, nice breath. Maybe you keep trying to lift the left leg up, but at the same time, you keep trying to keep the hips in the same line. Okay. Then as you exhale, bring the knee all the way in towards the chest, come into your plank, and then step with the left foot forward. Okay. Drop the back knee down into the floor. Find your way up, back into the lunge position. The hands are gonna be on your thighs, and you're gonna press nicely your chest back as you sink deep into your hips. Maybe come up a little bit, scoop the belly in, and then keep that sensation on your belly and come all the way down. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Keep sinking down on your hips. Elongate, that's fine. Maybe moving the chest back a little bit more. Okay. Then drop the hands down and walk the left foot to the side. Same actions as before. Okay. You can stay here. For some of you, that might be enough. Okay. Maybe you can bring the right hip down a little bit more, because the intention here is to really open up that right side of the body now. If you find the flexibility, you can also come on your elbows, or find a variation. You can come on your elbows down on your mat if you can keep the nice alignment on your spine. This is supposed to be a gentle pose. So you want to keep lengthening the spine. Okay? You want to keep the pose comfortable. You don't want to struggle into the pose. There might be a little bit of discomfort, but you don't want to feel achy pain on your body. Okay? And this is kind of the posture we hold a little bit longer, so the body releases a little bit more, the fascia opens up a little bit more. Okay. Let's hold it for one last breath. And then find your way back up. Okay. And same as we did before, we're gonna start turning to the left side. And this is the tendency. The tendency might be to roll the shoulder in. So right now, walk the shoulder blade back. And then lift up the inner arch of the left foot and push the knee out and away from the chest. And hold it there. I'm gonna change the alignment so you get to see it again. So the inside of the foot is out, away from the floor, and you keep lifting and extending and breathing, inhaling and exhaling. One more breath here. Lift up the chest, maybe a little bit more, maybe even head back. And then as we exhale, we bring the feet back down, back to center. We walk it in, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee away from the floor and move back into downward facing dog. And let's hold it here. Okay, option to stay here or rest in side pose, or follow me on a vinyasa again. Inhale, move up to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, roll up into upward facing dog. Lift up the head, shoulder blades back, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, now take a long deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Moving into a little bit more physically demanding. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step with the right foot forward. Keep the back knee away from the floor. Inhale, come into high lunge. Extend the spine. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Sink into the pose. And then reverse your warrior. Inhale. And exhale. Circle your hands down. Move back into your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot up, inhaling. Left foot coming forward, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down. Back to plank. Follow me on a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's repeat another one more pose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot comes forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. And from here, as we exhale, we're going to extend the right leg and we're going to move into Parivrtta Trikonasana. Left arm up. Gazing to the front or to your left hand. And breathe. Inhale. So the hand can be on the leg, on a block, or on the floor, whatever feels good. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. You can hold it here. If you want to go on a deeper stretch, externally rotate that left shoulder and bring the arm forward. And again, keep using your breath to find a deeper connection inside the body. Yes. As you move with your breath, feel the extension of the body. I always said is the intention of the posture is to feel the body. Okay? Not only about how the body looks, but how the body feels. Yeah, so hold it there, one more breath. Then let's lift the left arm up, inhale. Exhale there. Look down for balance, bend your knee. Let's find a way back into Virabhadrasana 2. And exhale, turn the hips down. Take your hands down on your mat. Step again into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move to the next side. Take the left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, left foot comes forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extend the leg, Trikonasana. Whatever you did on the previous side, let's try to do it the same. Now, again, like what can happen here is that you move the tailbone forward and the tailbone back and the chest forward. So let's try to keep the pelvic floor moving to the front and you move the chest to the back. So it's all on the same line. Hold it here. If you want to actually go deeper into the pose, take the right arm forward and breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Try to keep the foundation very strong by pressing the outer edge of the back foot, the inner edge of the front foot. Try to engage and activate the muscles on the quadricep. And again, feel the posture. Inhale. Exhale. One last breath here. Take your arm up, inhale. Exhale while you're there. Look down for balance. Bend your knee. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. And exhale. Take your hands down. One more vinyasa. Come up to your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. Roll the toes. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, from here we're going to move into child position, Malasana. Go ahead and open up the knees, mat distance apart. Release the back toes and allow the sit bones to rest all the way down in your heels. Extend the arms and rest the forehead down. Take it here for a moment and take this opportunity to breathe and follow the breath all the way to your lower back. Guide your breath there and feel that next time you inhale, you're filling up the lower back, the lumbar area, even the kidney area. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Now lift up your head a little bit. Okay. Lift up your hips and move your knees in. Just move the knees a little bit in. We're gonna practice. I just figured out, I just realized this, someone called this a puppy pose. I don't know the Sanskrit name, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, we're gonna create a fist in the hand and we're gonna slide the hands forward. And the idea here is to maybe we start moving the knees back and we bring the tailbone up. What is the idea here? To open up the shoulder area. So the chest might be away from the floor, or for some of us, the chest might go all the way down on the floor. And you bring the chin in. And we're gonna hold it here. Again, sometimes this kind of poses is better to stay there for 8 to 10 breaths, even more. In some poses, we can flow faster, but many poses, the intention is to actually release the fascia, release the tension on the joints, soften the body, and sometimes in order to do so, we have to hold it a little bit longer. Some of you might feel comfortable just here. Some of you might also want to try the next variation, careful on your shoulders here, by lifting up your knees. But decide what works for you today. Okay? The important thing is to be feeling that sense of opening in the shoulder area. Okay? And if you're a little bit sweaty, like in my case, you might need to rearrange the posture or look for a towel to actually because actually the arms are going to tend to slide forward. We're almost there. And this is a combination of finding a sort of pleasure in the discomfort of the pose, especially if your shoulders feel tight. Okay, one last breath. Good. Then slowly, we're gonna release the pose by coming forward, allowing the belly to rest all the way down, releasing your hands and coming into Sphinx pose. So we're creating an L shape between the shoulders, the elbows, and the middle finger, and we're lifting up the chest. And we hold it here. Keep the legs active. Maybe even pressing the front of the foot and trying to lift the thighs up. Yes. And roll the shoulder blades back. Okay, then go ahead and bring your chest down. Take your hands in line with the chest and go back into the child position. And perhaps now you're gonna feel the difference on the shoulder area, the upper body. Maybe it released already some of the tension away from the neck, but it also helps a lot on opening the spine. Okay. Go ahead and walk the hands back towards the knees. So this way we're gonna sit down first. We're gonna find our way down into the mat to start closing up the class. So go ahead and get your feet down into your mat and slowly find your way down. Once your whole spine is on the mat, go ahead and hug your legs. And press them gently towards your shoulders and rock to one the sides. Massaging your back. Come up to center. Release the arms to the sides. Keep your knees bent and then drop them to the right side, keeping the back of the shoulders down into the mat. Then lifting back up, other side. Then go ahead and lift back up. And then slowly we're gonna release the legs all the way down, finding our way into Shavasana. If you want to put a pillow under the knees to release the tension on your lower back, that's always an option. Maybe right now lift up the shoulders, move them away from the ears, and allow the arms to rest all the way to your side. Close your eyes. And let's enjoy together a Shavasana. In this moment, if you want to stop the video and you're looking for a long Shavasana, which I always encourage long Shavasana, go ahead and take 15 minutes if you want to really unplug yourself for a moment. Or if not, let's at least try to take 5 minutes of Shavasana. Gently resting right here, observing the breath until the mind slows down.